안녕하세요 وأهلا وسهلا فيكم مستمعينا بحلقة جديدة من بودكاست The K-Cast بالعربي. أنا نور وبهذا البودكاست رح أحكي عن كل الكيدراماز اللي حضرتها وأعبر عن رأيي الصريح عنهم. حلقة اليوم رح تكون مميزة لأنه رح يكون معي ضيفة خاصة وهي واحدة من أكثر الإنفلونسرز المعروفين بتقديم محتوى بدور حول الكيدراماز وهي ديمة أبو ناصر من ديمة لوڤز دراما. ديمة, welcome to the podcast.
Woo! I'm so happy to be here.
And I'm so excited to have you over today لأنه I have for the longest time I've wanted to have you on the podcast and it's finally happening, so I'm very excited about today's episode صراحة.
I'm so excited to be here too. Honestly, I think your podcast is great and I think it's going to be a really fun episode.
So Dima, before we dive into Dima Loves Drama, could you tell us a little bit more about yourself, about Dima?
Dima is 24 years old. I started Dima Loves Drama 3 years ago. I've always loved K-dramas ever since I was 12 years old. I watched my first K-drama and ever since then I've been wanting friends that like them too. K-dramas, K-pop, Korean culture and entertainment. However, I never found people that liked it the way that I did. I didn't even find anyone that liked it, period. So 3 years ago I started Dima Loves Drama to kind of make a community of K-drama lovers. In the beginning, it was extremely hard because I wasn't good at social media. But now, Dima Loves Drama is a community of K-drama lovers and we're big and we're here. So I'm very excited to see the growth of it.
And your fans, they're called the Dreamers?
The Dreamies. They're, what's it called?
Dreamies, little, yes.
No, my little Dreamies. They're all so cute.
How did you come up with that name for the fandom? Or did they come up with it themselves?
Oh my god, it was crazy. I basically had a poll up. Guys, like, I'm thinking that we should call ourselves like Dr something, just to kind of match the name. And at the first, I wanted to call them the Dreamers. And then somebody told me that NCT 127 or NCT Dreams, like, fandom name was something along that line. And I was like, never mind. So I put a poll up with like certain names, and then Dreamy was one of them. And they all chose it, and we are here today with the Dreamies. So it was kind of via brainstorm, kind of via poll.
Oh, that's really nice. I love it. I feel it's very creative and very drama related. So I really love that name. It's really nice.
Thank you.
And so my next question for you would you say Dima is more of an introvert or an extrovert?
I'm not an introvert. It has to be said. I am a full extrovert, honestly, but K-dramas and like this whole like K-drama marathon, K-drama binging, I need my introvert moments where I literally just sit at home and don't talk to anyone and don't do anything except for like watching. So I feel like I'm extroverted but introverted via the necessity.
So my next question for you would be, how were you first introduced to the world of K-dramas?
For sure. So basically, Anna, you guys probably have like kind of the same childhood because Arabs. بس أنا لما كنت صغيرة I used to watch Space Tune with Mama. And there was an anime on it, like محقق Conan, Detective Conan, and I used to love it. And Conan was like my awakening into womanhood. I was like, oh wow, like this is my vibe. I used to really love Conan. And when I was 11, we went on a family vacation to France, and on the TV came Conan in like French dubbing, and I'm like, wow, this is like such a trip down memory lane. Like, let me see this. So I watched it, and then when I came back home, I was like, you know what? I want to watch Conan. I want to watch anime. So I started watching it in Japanese. After I had finished like literally 600 episodes of Conan, I was like, oh, let me watch Japanese dramas. And from Japanese dramas, I started watching Korean dramas. And the love has stayed ever since.
Oh, wow. So Conan was probably the reason. It's so funny. Conan sort of led you to K-dramas in a way also.
Yeah,
so like
Conan.
What was the first So like what was the first K-drama then that caught your attention?
It was so basically there was a Japanese drama called Idzura Nakis, and it had a Korean version called Playful Kiss, and it was with the Jung So Min, whom like everybody kind of knows now because of Alchemy of Souls, but she's always been my favorite actress. And with Playful Kiss, which was my first K-drama, I really got into it, and I was like, wow, they have like umbrella scenes in the rain, and this is so romantic, and I love this, and I've continued.
For me, I think my first K-drama was Boys Over Flowers. So one of the F4 members was the lead in Playful Kiss as well.
Ah, cute. Boys Over Flowers, OST never goes out of style.
Let's talk a little bit more about Dima Loves Drama. How did it all start? What inspired the idea?
So what inspired Dima Loves Drama was literally the fact that all throughout my life, I never had any friends that liked Korean entertainment, whether it was K-dramas or K-pop. In high school, I actually tried to start Dima Loves Drama for the first time. I was 18. It was my last year of high school. I bought a camera. I was super excited, but I was really, really not camera friendly. So I had tried filming so many videos, but me and the camera were not vibing. And I couldn't do it. I made like 3 or 4 videos. I did post them on YouTube. They are there, but no one will ever see them. And they're hidden forever from everyone. But I had tried, but I was just too awkward. I was really shy in front of the camera. I couldn't do it. And then I moved to Canada for uni. I was living in Dubai my entire life. I moved to Canada for uni, and I had thought at that time I would find people that also liked Korean dramas. No, that did not happen. So in my last year of university this time, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make Dima Loves Drama. I really want to talk to somebody about K-dramas, because to me, they were like normal TV shows. Like the way that people would talk about like Friends or The Office, I would talk about K-dramas. So I started Dima Loves Drama. I started it on YouTube in December 2019. And I honestly just went for it. But in the beginning, it was super hard because I was just really not good at social media. I was horrific at social media. And I had the worst phone in the world. So the quality was awful. But that was the inspiration. The fact that I didn't have any friends that liked K-dramas.
Mm-hmm. But you know, it also sort of, I think you have to start somewhere first of all, and yes. I think that's also the case for me with the K-Cast Arabia, because for the longest time I felt like I couldn't find anyone who would be interested, and I thought people would think I was weird that I like to watch K-dramas and whatnot. So like, and then I was like, at some point I was like, I shouldn't care about what people think. This is what I love, this is what I'm passionate about, and I'm gonna go for it. So
as you should, queen behavior.
Dima, until this day, how many K-dramas on average have you watched?
I know for sure it's above 200 because I have my own like I have my own K-drama master list that I get asked for every single day, but I'm like, no, if you guys see my K-drama master list, like, no, it's but yeah, I've watched over 200 K-dramas, but that and the thing is, for you to be able to talk about K-dramas in a way that's like very like nuanced, or that you know the history and stuff like that, like at the time you needed to watch variety shows too. So I've also watched like hundreds of variety shows. So it's kind of like all an amalgamation. It's just a lot.
It's quite a lot. 200 is, I did not expect that number. I'm still at 80, you know? So I still have a very long way to go someday.
No, of course. No, 80 is still a lot of dramas. Oh my God.
Like on average, how many K-dramas do you think you watch per week then?
Oh, la la. And that, people... you know, like before starting Dima Loves Drama, I used to watch K-dramas like I used to watch maybe like 4 to 5 a month. Like normally that would be like my normal range. But ever since I started Dima Loves Drama, I've been watching all the current ones as they're airing. So I would say now I usually watch like from 5 to 8 dramas per month, depending on what's out.
5 to 8 dramas per month, complete.
No,
like
some
from
of them.
A to Z.
No. Some of them, like, for example, if like I always start them. That's my point. Like, you know, I always give every drama a chance. Like, you know, or like not every drama, but most dramas, I try to give them a chance. But if by episode like 3 or 4, they're like not doing it for me anymore, that's when I drop them. But at the very least, I would start.
Okay. That makes sense. No wonder you managed to finish watching it. Like, you have at least 200 K-dramas on your list. So it's a full-time job, really. People don't know it, but really, like, social media is a full-time job.
It really is. No one talked to me. It really is.
What would you say are your top 5 favorite K-dramas of all time out of these 200 K-dramas that you've watched? Can you narrow it down? Yeah. 'Cause I try to make these lists all the time, and it's always so hard because I always change my mind. And so they all look different. but at the current time, as of January 2023, I would say that my top 5 are definitely, my number 1 is 18 again. And then number 2 would be 2521. Number 3 would be Alchemy of Souls. This is in no particular order except for 18 again. Number 4 would be Scarlet Heart Moon Lovers. And for number 5, it would be Heartbreak is the best break. And number 5 would be Reply in 1988. But like with Alchemy of Souls, did you prefer, since it recently just finished airing, did you prefer part 1 or part 2?
I've been asked this a lot. I don't prefer either. I like them both the same. I think they had different focuses. Season 1 was more like about building up the storyline, building up this like really big epic story. And season 2 was more like it dealt with loss and grief and new beginnings. But if I would say something, I would have preferred season 2 to be longer.
Yeah, I understand that. But for me, to be honest, like, I think I wouldn't really agree on that. I mean, of course, it's a matter of different opinions. For me, I felt like season 1 was stretching out too long until we started seeing the action happening with Naksu. But I felt like season 2 sort of just jumped right into the core of it. It was like, and then... So for me, I felt like this, I would understand, like, a lot of people would have liked part 2 to be longer. But I would say, like, from my point of view, I feel like if the story is ending, then just let it end. Because sometimes I feel like when they start stretching out these dramas, I start to lose interest in following the story, if that makes any sense. Yeah. But I think overall, I was like pleasantly surprised with Alchemy of Souls because I wasn't a big fan of part 1. I just wanted to know what was like, because they ended it on a strong note. It sort of made me want to watch part 2. But yeah, I think generally they did a really good job with this drama. And dare I ask, I think I know the answer, but who's your celebrity crush?
Oh my God, you know the answer. I think everyone on Earth knows the answer. It's definitely EJ Wook, my baby. I love him so much. I've been following him since his debut, so I truly feel like and we're the same age. He's 24 as well, so I don't know. I just feel like a kinship between him.
So moving on, Dima, if you get to choose one K-drama to watch on repeat for the rest of your life, which drama would it be?
Oh, this is
I know it's very difficult.
Wow. Oh my God. Wait.
Off the top of your head.
Honestly, my fave 18 again, just because I feel like it's very emotional. I don't think I would ever get bored of the life lessons in it. And I'll keep my answer at that because once I start getting into other dramas I would potentially pick, we'll be here forever. So, but what about you? What would be, I know I'm gonna throw this question back at you. You're gonna have to answer if there was one drama. If there was one drama you have to watch for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I would not think twice about it. It's Crash Landing on You.
So cute. Oh, you wouldn't feel single for the rest of your lives. Ugh.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's just, and I'm just so happy for Hyunbin and Sunny Eji because right now they have this baby and they're starting a family. So I just love that whatever was happening on screen actually translated into reality. So
I get you. They are like the power couple of the K-drama nations.
Imagine, Dima, right now, your reality is a K-drama. So you're living in a K-drama. Which K-drama would you choose to live in?
Ooh, that's fun. I would definitely pick Her Private Life. Have you seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
okay.
started it, but I didn't finish it.
Okay, so for me, I would pick. I get where you're coming from. It's kind of it's a drama you need to be like in the mood to watch for. It's like a rom-commy, like but slow vibe. But the reason why I would pick her private life is because the main character is literally me. Like she is me. She even has like a job that I would love to have. Like if I had like a multi-universe life. So basically she is the head of her own K-pop club for the celebrity. So she's like a fangirl. She has her own community. She's also like the manager at an art gallery, and her boyfriend is so cute, Ryan. He literally, there's a line in this drama where he says like, "Oh, can I be your fanboy?" I died. خلاص, like, you know, this was I literally was watching the drama. I was like, I can't take this. This is too much for my little soul. So her private life would definitely be mine.
Interesting. I think I also need to give that drama another, give it another chance. I got bored in the first episode, so for some reason I didn't manage to get through it. But I know I shouldn't judge a drama from the beginning. But for me, like, beginning and ending is like the most important part of the drama. You have to hook me, and then you have to end it on a very strong note. Otherwise, the whole drama is ruined. So
I get you.
Yeah, because I had this discussion also with my friend Majd the other day, and like for her, for example, It's Okay Not to Be Okay is her favorite drama, or one of her favorite dramas. Not her favorite drama, but she really enjoyed it. She gave it a 10 out of 10. I was like, I mean, the drama generally, the concept, everything was great, but the ending was really bad for me. It sort of like ruined the whole drama.
What?
I'm so sorry.
I love that ending. What do you mean? It wasn't. No, we're gonna have a fight about this. It literally is the ending. What is this?
Like, I felt like the story had already ended. Why did they have to add like the other, like there was an extra episode, 2 episodes towards the end, and I feel like the villain was not, like, she wasn't a very strong villain as compared to, like, for example, you know, the villain in Vincenzo.
Yes, I get that. Like the villain, as because for It's Okay to Not Be Okay, I was doing reactions to it on YouTube like weekly, and so like, you know, like I was following with all the comments and all the things, and we had so many theories about who would the villain be, and I swear to you, the theories that we came up with were so much better than what actually happened in the drama. Like we had theories that were insane. No, they were insane. I swear to God, everybody in the community became like an avid writer.
Give me one theory. Tell me one of them. Like what was one theory that you thought was like really blew your mind, or you thought would be like insane if that happened?
I think one of the theories was that like one of the characters had like a secret sibling, and that they were going to be the villain, and they were going to take over and stuff like that. But like, no, they were insane. Like they had theories with like name changes and siblings.
Oh, wow.
And there was a lot, but and then when the villain actually came forth, we were like, what is this? But everybody continued liking it because it had such a happy ending, and all of us were like, okay, cute, whatever, they're happy. Like, you know, I think we just forgot about everything else. So
like, speaking of happy endings, are you more with happy or sad endings drama?
Don't even if happy. If it's a sad ending, I scratch it out of. We all scratch it out of our minds. Like, you know, it's at least people in the community I have. We're all very much a happy ending vibes. So, but 25-21, you haven't scratched it out of your mind yet, right? Okay, there are some dramas which we're gonna have to ignore the ending too. Like, but you know, to be fair, for 25-21, what I did was I actually rewrote the ending. I rewrote it because I'm like, this is bull. I will not accept this. This is not my ending. So I went and I wrote a whole new ending that everyone really appreciated because they were all as traumatized as me. I like the fact when K-dramas can really make me become like fully immersed in them to the point where I get this emotional about a K-drama. I was sobbing. I was literally sobbing. My friends came into the room. They were looking at me. They're like, "Are you okay? What's going on?" I'm not. I was like, I'm really not okay. But anyways, yeah, I for me, like, it's nice to have a happy ending, but I think, for example, in 25-21, it was also quite nice to see that it's not always a happy ending, even though the vibe of the K-drama is very like cheery and fun. It was an unexpected ending, so I like that. One person that actually liked the ending, and I know. Could not be me. Literally, that ending. If an ending, أنا نور, I'm sorry, we're not friends anymore. The people, I feel like there's like a type of person that likes 25, 21 endings, and then there's just me, like, who I'm like, wallah, I did not watch K-dramas to be sad, like, no, that's like, that's my vibe, but I completely respect your opinion.
Habibi, I respect yours as well. So Dima, if you could name one drama that was really hyped, that you felt did not deserve the hype or was overrated, which K-drama do you think that would be?
Love Alarm. Oh my god, that
Oh wow.
It was horrific. It was so bad. It was so bad. I will never understand the hype.
For me, I think the K-drama that I felt that I wasted my time on watching was Nevertheless. Yeah, there was no story for me, and I mean, it was just very ambiguous.
The fact that there were like more intimate scenes in it, and everyone was like, oh, what is this? This isn't a K-drama.
But moving on from that, I want to go back to you and to Dima Loves Drama. Do you feel like you have had your I've made it moment yet?
I've had, honestly, like I told you, the beginning of Dima Loves Drama was extremely rough. Like I started it in December 2019, and from December 2019 till June 2020, I had 214 subscribers on YouTube. Literally, and on TikTok and Instagram, don't even bother. I probably had 10 followers on each. It was really bad, even though I was making videos a lot and stuff. So yeah, in the beginning it was really tough, and then even in January 2022, I had 1,000 Instagram followers. Now I have 127,000. So like in a year, thank you. I had my I made it moment. I was hosting an event at a hotel here for the Korean food government, and I was hosting like a K-drama quiz, like with like the people that would be there, and I had made a post saying that I'm gonna be there hosting this game, and I would literally say that 80% of the people that came to this event came because of my social media. And I was like, it was insane. Like I was just, every 17 seconds I was saying hi to somebody that like was like that knew me from Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, and it was such a surreal moment because I'm like, oh my god, I can see the people that I talk to every day, the people that I see every day on my social media in real life. And that was so cool to me. That was so precious. So I think that was one of like I made it moments.
Oh, that's really nice. And also, Dima, I'm not sure, but I think I've seen in one of your posts, I've been following you for quite some time, but I think, are you, like, you're right now the ambassador of Korean culture in Dubai? Yeah, maybe you can clarify on that a bit.
For sure. I'm the ambassador for the Korean food government. The K-food is like really big here. So I'm the ambassador between like the UAE and South Korea for Korean food. But also this year in October, I also became part of the TikTok creator hub for the MENA region. So that's pretty cool.
Ooh,
like, thank you. So yeah, this year was crazy, honestly.
But like all good things, Dima, Anjad, you deserve all the best. I'm so happy for you. I'm always so proud when I see like a fellow Arab content creator who loves K-dramas is doing so well on social media and growing in this like very beautiful way. Dima, keep up the good work.
Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see your growth as well, and I can't wait to hear all the good news. It's gonna be so cool.
Habibi Dima, inshallah. So I guess this will bring us to the end, but before I close, I was wondering, is there any question that you wished I probably asked or something you would have liked us to discuss?
I want to hear what your bias is, since you conveniently ignored the question when I answered Ijuk. So you have to answer, who is your ultimate bias?
Oh my god, I don't think I can narrow it down to one person. For the longest time, it was Kim So-hyun. But like I think yeah, of course, but I feel like more recently I'm focused more, I mean, of course they're all gorgeous, but for me it's what's important for me, I would say, is talent and how good they are at acting, like these actors. So I would say for me, like my favorite actor in terms of talent is Ji-sung.
He is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, what was your favorite Jisung drama?
Defendant.
Ooh, I like that. That's so
Yeah.
cool. I love Defendant. It was really good. For me, it was Kill Me, Heal Me. I love
Oh
him
my god,
so
that's
much
like
in it.
it's just Yuna. The character of Yuna in Kill Me Heal Me is one of my favorite characters of all time. Like, you just can't.
Seriously. If you're handsome, you're my oppa. I love that so much. It's one of my favorite lines of all time.
잘생기면 다 오빠야.
잘생기면 다 오빠야.
That's like, that's what he said.
You're making me blush.
Yeah, I love that scene. I would like to thank you so much for joining me on today's podcast. I had so much fun. We'll definitely be doing this again, for sure. Wish you all the best of luck with Dima Loves Drama. But before we go, can you maybe tell our viewers where they can find you on social media?
For sure. Number one, thank you so much for having me on your channel, on your podcast. I really appreciate it. I think it's so cool, and I hope you only grow further. And you guys can find me on Dima Loves Drama on all social media platforms. And if you join the community, you're officially a dreamie. So I cannot wait to see you guys there.
Habibi Dima. And I will be putting a link in the description for like all your socials so that people can also check out your work and everything that you do on the social media. وهيك يا حلوين بنكون وصلنا لنهاية حلقتنا اليوم مع كاست بالعربي بس بالإنجليزي. بتمنى تكون عجبتكم الحلقة، وكالعادة بحب أسمع رأيكم وتعليقاتكم عشان أقدر أقدم لكم محتوى أنتم بتحبوه وبتستمتعوا فيه. فخبرونا عن أي كيدراما بتحبوا أنه نحكي عنها في الحلقات الجاي من هذا البودكاست عن طريق الحساب تاعنا الموجود على جميع مواقع التواصل الاجتماعي The K-Cast Arabia. مستمعينا بنتمنى لكم يوم سعيد من وين ما كنتوا عم تحضرونا، وبنشوفكم بحلقة جديدة عن قريب إن شاء الله. أنيون.